Yo, no strings. What up, man? We back at y'all. It's Wednesday, man. We back up in this thing. Let's get it. We have a good time tonight, man. We're gonna deal with a couple of topics, man. Talk about this whole hookup thing. We're gonna make all these topics interplay tonight, right? So thank y'all for joining us for this one tonight. We're gonna talk about this hookup culture. Also gonna talk about some of these celebrity things that we're seeing as well with some things that recently happened. And is it hookups or is it just moving on too quickly? We'll discuss that tonight, man. We got Megan Thee Stallion getting shot over, not getting shot, I'm sorry, getting photo shot of her. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Getting photo shot of her overseas is what I was trying to say. I'm sorry. But yeah, so we'll get to all of that, man. Plus, you know, Janelle Monáe gonna be in my state on my birthday, so I gotta go pull up on Janelle Monáe. You understand, for the concerts, you dig? But we'll get to all of that, man. But right now, we got the beautiful people of No Strings. Thank y'all for joining us. Here go the crew, man. It's the people y'all really came to see. We got Shorty Mo, aka Grown Ass Mo now. God damn it, Grown Ass Mo. Let's go, Mo.
Hey, just had a birthday, Mo. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to birthday night. I am coming back to you 1 year older. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be coming with the wise thoughts and whatnot tonight. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, welcome back on a Wednesday night, y'all. I'm ready to get into it. We on time, like for real. So
yeah, we damn near here on time tonight. Let's go, man. Let's go. The proprietor of L&L is with us tonight, man. The big homie Lionel. Check out the shades. You dig what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. You got the
what up, y'all?
Make sure we get the site. We forgot it last week. Make sure we get it this week. I should have told you.
Yeah, the website is lnlglance.com.
One more time,
lnlglance.com.
Glitz. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And what's good? We back with another episode. We finna get it popping from the window to the wall. We finna get crunk. You get like the references popping window to the wall. I'm back in 05 tonight.
Let's get it, man. And of course, we're running wild as usual. With let me make sure. I've been forgetting over the last couple of weeks, but Torian does a hell of a job with the social media stuff, man. Because I don't be up on it. I'll be having some of my old homeboys hitting me up. Hey, Doc, I saw you posted such and such. I'll be like, yeah, I'll be taking credit for your shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be like, yeah, man. We trying to keep up to date. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But man, shout out to Torian for always keeping that social media up to date, man. Keeping me in tune to what's going on, because sometimes I got to get on there and say, okay, what the hell are these kids out here doing? So appreciate Torian. But my cousin and your cousin, I runs wild. What up, Torian?
What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Happy no strings day. Y'all already know. Let's get into this ish.
You did? Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let me make sure I say this too, man. The audio went up. This is the last, obviously this is the last show for this month of May. It's the last day of May as well. But our audio podcast went up heavy the month of May. I did, I don't know what exactly it was, but we appreciate all of y'all, man. We did hella good with the audio downloads. I try to periodically check it, and I was blown away with the growth that we had just on the audio. So thank y'all that's listening. All over the country with the audio. We definitely appreciate y'all. Man, y'all get some of this visual love as well, man. Jump on this YouTube channel if you only listen to the audio. Trust me, man. Jump on the YouTube so you can catch the videos. We try to do our best to illustrate what's going on when we play a lot of videos, but jump on here. We do appreciate y'all, man. So thank y'all for that. All right, let's go tonight, man. Before we get to anything about hooking up, new relationships, I gotta go. What's this young dude? Is it DDG? What's his name? What's the dude's name?
Yeah, DDG.
Okay, shout out to DDG. I wish Naomi was on here right now. She's gonna be pulling up a little bit later. But shout out to DDG, because DDG jumped on here and said, tall niggas is out of style right now. He said these girls right now is feeling 5'9" and under. Let's go. Let's go, Torian.
He talking about the ladies.
Not apply.
I think Amber will say otherwise. Amber got my back. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's not my preference. Not saying
I love his follow-up comment though, where he say on some real shit though. If your dude over 6'3" and he not in the league, what he tall for? That's hilarious.
Niggas love saying that.
That's hilarious. So you just walk around with a nigga 6'7", he can't even hoop? Like, come on, man.
It's not all about hooping.
He can at least play overseas or something. God damn, man. You just 6'7" out here going. You just out here 6'7" working at Shipley's. Stop it.
Ball is not life for everybody.
I mean, I agree, but you can't be 6'7" working at Shipley's Donuts. No disrespect to Shipley's Donuts workers, but you know.
Right. Yeah. That one nigga who's tall.
Don't do them. Let them get their grind on. If you're 6'7", you might just be uncoordinated, baby. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? There are definitely some people with height who don't know what to do with it, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? You be the best damn Dunkin' worker you can be. Okay.
He's like, I am dunking these donuts though.
Okay. Period.
You dig? I'm just saying, man. I don't want you to jump out the Uber to help me with my bags, and you like 6'11". I'm like, really, bro? You out here on Uber? Damn, okay. I'm just, but shout out to Didi. He said right now, if you 5'9" and under, you winning. That's what he said right now. How tall is he? Do we know? Can we look that up?
Right.
That sounds real specific. I feel like he tweeted this for him. You know,
so he put his height at the max.
Yeah, I feel like he's going against his own height as the like, you know, the scale here. So I'm just like, okay, I feel like he tweeted this for himself. Because the moment I heard you read that, I said, "Who said that?" Like that clip. Where, who said that?
Right. Who said that?
You said that. Okay. I mean, sure.
He said 5'9".
He 5'8".
Okay, so maybe so in his mind, if he 5'8", then in his mind, he 5'9". He probably 5'10" in his head.
On a good day,
yeah. So, hey, listen, he said that's what's winning right now out here. You did? You know, so they say we all the same size when we lay down. So yeah, whatever. It was funny. I remember I forgot what podcast I was watching, but they asked Kevin Hart, because how tall is Kevin? Like 5'4" or something like that.
Yeah.
I know he's short.
Let's see.
Yeah, he's tall. I mean, he's not tall. He's short. Oh,
5'2", they're saying?
Yeah, he's short. He's real short. And they were asking Kevin Hart, like, yo, how do you do 69? And he was annoyed because he was like, yo, bro, like it's just my legs are not long. He was like, my torso is fine. My legs just not long. You dig? Turn around. You know?
Yeah.
But shout out to him though, man. That was DDG on the check-in right there, man. Let's get it though. All right, that was hilarious. Janelle Monáe, we got like a Janelle Monáe watch on the show now, where we gotta like constantly watch what she doing. She announced she doing like it's not like a full like countrywide tour, but she doing like how many cities? Like 20 cities, something like that.
Yeah,
I think I saw. Let me pull up her Twitter. I think it's like 20 cities she doing, something like that. Something light for y'all to get out there. You know what I'm saying? And go see Janelle.
Yeah, how many years? I was happy. I said good.
Oh yeah, I saw it. You did. She does. She gonna be in Dallas on my birthday, but she in Houston, I think, the night after. I think.
Yeah, I think it's after or before. It's one. Yeah, they go.
Yeah, there she goes. So let's put up Janelle Monáe. She out here, man. Y'all go support Janelle Monáe. What is that? What that look like? About maybe 30 cities, maybe 20, 25?
Yeah. Right.
You dig? So y'all go support Janelle Monáe, man. She's gotten a lot of pushback. I don't want to say pushback, but it's been people talking a lot about the single and the video. You know what I'm saying? It was very provocative. You know what I'm saying? So people had a lot to say about it. It is what it is. Right. People are also now calling Janelle Monáe a hypocrite because when she first came out, they got all these quotes where she was dressing in the suits and she was saying, "Hey, I just want to show people that you don't got to be showing skin to be confident and be who you are." And my thing is, and I'll let y'all run as well on this. My thing is, she could have felt that way at that time, and she did a great job of promoting that. And now she just may be in a different stage in her life to where now she's like, okay, I did that, I showed that. Now I just want to, I'm showing a different side. I don't think you stay one way your entire life. What say y'all, man?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think she did what she wanted to do, like show you that you don't have to be naked, And now she showed you, now she finna show you like, shit, I'm comfortable also in my skin. So I'm gonna show you this body. I'm gonna show you these titties. I'm gonna show you this ass. Like, but just know that I could still go back into the suits and still be as comfortable and as beautiful as anybody,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate when people try to box you in. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, Mo, 5 years ago, Mo, you said on the show, da 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 da. Well, that was then. You know what I'm saying? I've had some more life experience. I did some things. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta,
I
I'm
grew
in a different
up a little bit and grew like it's just a lot. I think a lot of people, especially with the social media age, they just expect people to say what they were kind of introduced to them as. And so
Right.
whenever that growth happens, it's like it's a shocker. It's like, oh, like this isn't you, but it's like they're just like everybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, of course, maybe there are the people I've known people who really don't change over the years. Like, there are definitely those people that I have in my life where it's like, I have a best friend from like the third grade. I feel like she's a lot of the same person. You know what I'm saying? Like, personality wise, and who she is as a person. And it's not a bad thing because she's always been a really good person, but it's just some people, I guess maybe it's those types of people that are just like, no, like you can't change up. Like I've been the same person since the
Yeah.
day. Okay, well that's fine. Like some people just have, eras in their life, and she's in a whole new era right now, and that's okay.
Yeah. You know what happens though? I think too, and you can jump in too, Lionel, if you got something to add. I think too, sometimes with celebrities, people put them in a box and they make that they want that celebrity to be who they want them to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, Janelle, you represented this to me, and how dare you now show off your body? Because I don't like doing that. Well, that's fine. She did that for she did that for damn near what? How long has Janelle Monáe been out? Because she been out for a minute now.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she had a good run of where she was like covered up in the suits, out there dancing like James Brown and Prince and shit. You know what I'm saying? You had that run of her. Now she's just in a different, time in her life, and she wants to, do this. You can still hold on to that side of her, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. But she's just, evolving in her, man. What say you, Lionel?
I pretty much agree with everything you guys said. Although I do see where the people find it interesting, because of course, just like that's the complete opposite of where she was coming and like how she was thinking. So to like go to do a 180 is like an interesting point, and like that could be an interesting like interview topic of like mentally where you are, what you like, what got you to this point. Because that would help the people understand. Not that they even need to, but of course you could expect this because it's the complete polar opposite. She's like coming like this in the name of inspiration and just like proving the point of wholesomeness. But then like now, as far as 2023, it's like just out, boobs out, like rocking out with her boobs out. And so that is just interesting. No biggie, no problem, but it is interesting.
Yeah, she just listen. She woke up. Listen, let me tell you what happened. She was at the pool one day, and somebody said, "You know what, girl? You got some really nice breasts." Like, and she was like, "Yeah, let's show them with the world," because she does. Let me just say that. I don't know if they've been anything done to them at all. That's not my business. I'm just saying the way they look are very nice. Those are some.
And maybe they're just a fave of hers. Maybe it's something, it could also be one of those things where it's like, as a woman, and especially whenever there are things about yourself you may not like, or certain things that you really do like about yourself, or you go from a phase of not liking something about yourself and then going into loving that thing about yourself. Like, it may have just been a change. And I honestly, I don't know if you plan to play any, but I've been seeing like little interviews of her here and there. And I honestly feel like maybe potentially this is just like, at that point in time in the past, we had something to prove. Like I had something to prove to, my audience and to the industry and stuff like that. But it's like maybe she's kind of blossomed into that point where it's like I'm doing what I'm doing for me, not for anybody else, not for the industry, not for know what I'm saying. So that could honestly be another thing too.
And let me say this.
Ready?
How about the part that like as a woman coming into the music industry, that you want people to see your talent, right? She literally was like letting her talent speak, right, versus showing you that like I'm a pretty girl with this nice body, because typically that's what's said. Let's be very honest, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to whether it's R&B, well, I'm talking specifically with women or men, whether it's R&B, pop, you know what I'm saying, or it's rap, it's let's sell. Do you have that package of the looks? You know what I'm saying? And she came out covered up fully, you know what I'm saying? And was still able to sell records and be who she is. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she wanted, to your point, Mo, maybe she wanted to like prove that first before she went to this stage. You dig? And if that's the case, that's super dope. You know?
Yeah, it's dope that she's able to reinvent herself and still be super relevant. I'm sure it's at least close to 10 years later since she was first introduced to us.
It has to be, man. It has.
That speaks to just like the legendary.
I remember that tightrope bullshit. I never liked that tightrope song.
Mm-hmm.
It was annoying.
I didn't really like it either, but I did recognize it as like a musical, like a nice musical piece. It was constructed well.
Grand content. You out here working?
You gotta get to the bag.
I love the dedication. Shout out to you for still tuning in.
No, seriously.
And true to the show. We really appreciate that. If you gotta set your phone to the side, put your little AirPod in, let it play, even there you're not watching. We appreciate that too. You tuned in, we fuck with you.
That was a video of him. He had like 2 TVs back to back, one TV on like the game, other TV on No Strings. I'm like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh man, we should have promoted that joint.
Right.
No,
Promote that on the Twitter and the IG. That's dope.
No, that's how you come. Take notes, everybody.
Yeah, shout out to that. Shout out to the homie. Okay. My bad. I thought I saw Naomi pop up. We're waiting for Naomi to jump in here in a little bit. Let's go here real quick, man. Let's go with let's talk about this Megan Thee Stallion situation, right? We want to get to hookup culture here in a minute. And I don't know. Damn, they're gonna look. I speak of Naomi. There she go in the chat. Get your ass on the show.
I know, and I kind of hesitated when I said that, but it's legendary. She's still here. That's she's
let's talk Megan Thee Stallion real quick, man. So it's a lot going on with Megan. Let's just get to the content first, and then we'll get to like our individual opinions, right? So it made news. Do you know how the hell do you say this dude's name, Torian? I don't know this nigga's name.
Who
the soccer player, the football player.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is he? Can we assume he's Nigerian? What is this?
No, I want to say for sure that he is Nigerian.
Okay, so they got some pictures from her over in where's he from? He from somewhere in the UK, right?
Yeah.
And hold on, was she at a wedding with him?
Yeah, he's a football player. She was at one of his teammates' wedding.
There you go. He's a football, aka soccer. God damn it. And they got some pics of her over there. You know what I'm saying? There she go. You did. Nice little outfit, nice little fit for the wedding. There you go. All together. He looks, dark-skinned nigga with a beard. Kind of seems to be what she likes, right?
Right.
If you really want to boil it down, Party is a dark-skinned nigga with a beard, you dig? So
and so is Tory Lanez.
Well, there you go. So she's on brand, right? She's on brand. So that's what she likes. So here's my question I would ask though, right? Because we want to get to this poem that Party did. When did he do that?
It was a few weeks ago. I can't remember for sure.
It was recent though. It was within this month, right?
Yeah. Okay,
gotcha. Let me ask y'all. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm the old head in the room. I'm cool with that. Because this is just me. I always thought going to a wedding with somebody or inviting somebody to go to a wedding with you, to me, that's kind of a step. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say that. Like, she already had the wedding, the friend wedding as a date. Like, I mean, maybe some people don't take it that deeply, but as a date, like that's your date, like to a wedding, that's a little step for sure.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's either or. I've been invited by friends just to go to a wedding with them. We were just friends. They just needed like a wedding date. So shit. They're like, "You free?" I'm like, "Yeah." But then it is the cases where that is where you want to introduce like your partner too.
Right.
So either setting, but I think for the most part, it is most like people inviting to show out their partner. But it is cases where it's just like a friend or they might just slightly be dating or something,
Yeah,
it's PDA. That I feel like is the difference, because you can go with some friends. It can be just a friendly situation where you hold hands, you all close and hugged up. Like that's different energy. So I don't know.
No, they definitely dating.
Jordan, they definitely dating. Yeah.
I was shocked though. I was like, damn, I liked her in Party. I'm
When
like,
did the party thing get rocky or end? Was it within? It's been within 2023, right? Or was it late 2022? Do we know?
I want to say that it first started speculating when the trial happened.
Yeah.
So that
But-
was okay. Got you. So that was like kind of like the second part of 2022.
Yeah.
Because I know that I know we did some shows talking about how maybe he was kind of uncomfortable with some of the stuff that was coming out in the trial
Yeah.
in
Mhm.
terms of like maybe her and Tori with some sexual stuff. You know what I'm saying? I remember the baby had some comments. He came out with a song alluding to that him and Megan might have had a sexual past, right?
Mhm.
And Party was really going at, you know what I'm saying? He had to like kind of fend off. He had to go at Tori. He had to like send the baby some bars on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it was a lot to deal with. You know what I mean? So, that's interesting though, because again, this is just me, y'all. If you out there, man, feel free to think different. Jump in the chat. Let me know what you think. Oh, what up, Jasmine? I'm interested to see what Jasmine thinks. What you think, Jasmine? I think going to a wedding with somebody is a step in a relationship. I think that represents a certain point. And listen, I don't want to make it seem like it's too deep, but I don't put it like this. This is just me. If I've been with somebody and we've been talking for 2 months, I'm not finna invite them to Mo's wedding. You know what I'm saying? I'm not be like, yo, I'm going to a wedding. You want to pull up? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I get it though. Some people just might want to have a date. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I just feel differently. That's just me about a wedding. Cause I don't know. Maybe I'm an old soul when it comes to that. Maybe these days people don't care. Fuck them vows. You know what I'm saying? You just here for the after party anyway.
Right. That's what I feel like it's becoming more of now. But like it's like becoming that. But like it's been, yeah, if you invite somebody to a wedding, that's a hell of a like invitation. It's definitely date vibes and like interested romantic vibes to invite somebody to a wedding. But I feel like now it is becoming a time where people are just doing that like platonically or just for the fact that there's an open bar after. Like, well, at least we can get fucked up, you know. So that's why I feel like some people are coming from now. But then as far as this, of course I have to be that person that's like they're both Rock Nation artists, of course. Like, I mean, not artists, but he's like a Rock Nation athlete, and then she's a Rock Nation artist. And like, she was just with Jay-Z overseas. I just feel like it's PR. Like, I don't know what benefits could come from this, but I just feel like they needed to be seen. I don't know. I feel like this was assorted. Like, this was
because didn't everybody say it was PR? Who was it back in the day? Was it her and like Moneybag?
Oh,
right.
Yeah. Everybody said that was basically PR, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it could be because she was over there at the Beyonce show. First of all, shout out to Beyonce. She been putting on some. Listen, I seen some clips from she doing her thing.
Yes, for sure.
She got
And
Blue out there
Ivy.
earning.
And
Blue
Blue
out there
Ivy,
earning
bro.
her goddamn allowance. Shit, you ain't finna this.
So you want your allowance for the week, girl? You go on the stage.
Goddamn steps. Learn the choreography, Blue. Shit.
Right. My daddy had me doing this. You finna do it.
That's great.
Blue out that motherfucker.
Right.
Learn them goddamn choreography. Shit.
Right. They said she was even checking Beyonce. 'Cause I think the first night she performed.
She forgot the fist. Beyonce
Yeah.
forgot the fist bump. I seen that. She was like, the fuck? You forgot the
Right.
steps?
Like, okay, I'm gonna check her about this laughter.
Right. You don't mess up like this debut moment for her. Hello.
Right.
Not even Beyonce.
Yeah, she's like, okay, Jasmine make a good point here. Shout out to Jasmine. Jasmine said, if it's a family member's wedding, it can be deep. But if it's a friend or a co-worker's wedding, you can bring a floozy. There you go.
I mean, yeah, I agree.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. If it's it depends on how good of a friend, right?
Yeah.
But if it's a coworker that just like wants you to go and you like, okay, I'm just gonna go because it's co. Yeah, I think if it's a coworker, you can bring anybody, right? I ain't tripping on the coworker. But maybe like a close friend or a family member, I probably want to bring somebody that like I'm kind of dealing with on a level.
Yeah.
But first of all, you get points for your use of floozy. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
You get points for that. That's some old shit.
For real.
But yeah, it definitely could be like just some PR stuff, right? It's good PR for him because we don't mess with soccer over here like that. You know what I mean? But apparently he's like a
yeah, that's true.
He's like a really good player. And he got, one thing people got to understand, soccer players get that bag. Them niggas get that bag.
Right.
So.
Just like NBA players.
Mm-hmm.
That shit
So,
big.
so
Worldwide.
shout out. But let's get to here though. Here's where the controversy came because of Party. He did this. What was it? A poem? Was it spoken word? A poem? What the hell was it?
A poem, spoken word, a little set.
Right. And Party is a ghostwriter, right? Correct? Am I correct in that? So
yeah,
like
rapper and a ghostwriter. Yeah.
So this is what he does. So let's go play this from Party. Let me say this. Shout out to that. What's that? A sweater? What's that he got on? I like that fit right there.
Cardigan.
Cardigan. There you go. All right, here we go.
Look, you're a survivor, but not a victim. Somewhere in between, God forgive him and I gotta get him. That's why you don't never let these bitches get you out your rhythm. You treat these niggas like they buy one, get one. You out here working to keep your mind off hurting. You out here working to keep your mind off hurting. Your to-do list is buying candles shop for curtains. Find your purpose. You in your bag, not just Birkins. You know your happiness cannot be purchased. It's deeply rooted and not just surface. Your dream ain't big enough if you think about it and not get nervous. If you need me, girl, I'm at your service. My pillow's soft, but not too soft, and my mattress perfect. Baby, let me tap on your... You want to make money, make love and memories. You want the penthouse suite with all the amenities. You want acknowledgement for your bravery, not sympathy. You want to be held tight and kissed gently. You want to be free to be yourself without penalty. You want that chemistry. You want to really be heard and not just pretend to be. You want what you deserve. You want the action style, do the words. Chakras align, you at one with the universe. You want to celebrate without occasion. Dim restaurant, lit conversation. You a tequila kind of girl, if I'm not mistaken. I pay attention to detail, no observations. Now you got money goals, body goals. Everything is falling into place for you like dominoes. You look just as good in your clothes as out your clothes. Let's get you out of those. Girl, you spicy Cajun, you like Papados. You be in the gym heavy, working on your legs still. Squat machine, treadmill. Most girls in bed still. You motivated.
Okay. There we go. First of all, let me say this. That's my first time hearing that. That shit wasn't really that good. I'm gonna be honest.
Damn, I hate it. I thought it was good.
You call me a hating ass nigga if you want.
He would have won me back with that. I would have been like, okay.
Right. That shit is no disrespect to him. I don't know. That might have been his first time working through that. That might have been a freestyle. I give it a 6 out of 10. No disrespect at all.
Okay.
6 out of 10.
All right, well, go ahead, Roy. Spit us some right now.
Right. Give us a 10, Let me see a 10.
Give us at least a 9.
No, that was a written. We don't know. I think that was a written from him. I'm not saying it's horrible, but like, again, that was my first time hearing it. And the way everybody was giving it to me, I thought I was going to be on some goddamn Love Jones shit. Like, it's not horrible.
It's like it didn't move me, but it wasn't bad either.
Right, I'm with you. Like, it didn't, like, it's all right.
But poetry will move you. That poetry will have But this was still good though.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad. I gave it a 6 out of 10. Maybe,
right,
okay,
that's a good
give it a 7. Let me give it a 7. Maybe everybody's more comfortable.
Your opinion.
No,
I'll
it's a
7.
I would say 5.4.
Perspective though, like
5.4.
It was cool. It flowed.
Maybe a 4.5.
You do it.
I can understand.
Okay, maybe Jasmine's right. Jasmine said they must have gave him a topic and he freestyled. Okay.
It looked like it was.
I don't know the circumstances, because if that's the circumstance, then now that's an 8 because that's off the top. That's off the dome. So now it's dope off the dome. I don't know the circumstance, right? I'm assuming that he got up there and like, I'm coming from the fact of maybe was this a written? Was this something that you kind of like? Sometimes you can have what's called an organized freestyle, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but 8 is still generous for the freestyle.
You say what?
An 8 is still generous for the freestyle.
It is, right? Yeah. I agree. Yeah, it is a little different. But, you know, I'm trying to help you. If you watch Def Jam back in the Gap, you know this was – I'm with you. A 6 is what I said. Oh, damn. Jasmine said a 4.5. Okay,
yes,
I'm a hater.
I went with a 6. Oh, let me get my sister in here. Let's go, Naomi. What say you, Naomi? What you give Party on that?
I didn't hear.
No, do not replay
it. He said no.
You didn't
replay that shit.
You didn't miss nothing, Naomi. Don't worry about it.
Hold on. Where she at?
It was beautiful.
Oh,
look, there you go. Now she's out.
Let me find out her phone died because that's probably what just happened.
No, I mean, okay, so how do we know this was about Megan, or is it just like implied that he's talking about Megan?
I feel like
it was implied, but I mean, I feel like the context clues was there. Like, you a survivor, you're not a victim. Like, she got shot. Other bitches mad at you, you know, rap game shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the context clues was there.
The intro definitely kind of probably gave that, you know, inclination that this is about her. You know, I can see where people are getting that from. Now, I will say that I kind of can see how maybe this would be a little bit related. And Jasmine saying that she don't like tequila. I don't remember if there was ever a time that she was on some 1942, but I feel like there was a time she was on 1942 and she was posting with videos and shit like that, drinking a lot of 1942. So yes, she's a cognac queen, you know what I'm saying? But I do remember her being on some 1942.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. Y'all got to let me know about the receipts. It's been a while since I really been.
No, here's a receipt. In the Kelsey Nicole diss track, she's mentioned that Megan was the same like B word that crashed the boat on 1942.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah. So there's a receipt.
Lionel got the information.
And quick.
I need to back up the claims because I felt like she did.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not saying it was horrible. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way people were talking about it online was like, man, he poured out his heart, and now she over there with some. So I'm like, you know, he could have.
No.
He could have.
Okay, I was gonna say that about this this spoken word, that this is definitely a 2023 8 or 9. Like, whenever people aren't really I'm saying 2023 because the generation that's really following these things, I don't, you know, they're not really going off of a lot of spoken word. That's not a popular type of thing.
I got you. Yeah.
And so, like, for somebody to actually go and do some spoken word stuff, yeah, they're gonna eat it up, you know. So I can understand how people are just, you know, eating this shit up because it's not common for a lot of artists to do. So yeah, 2023 8 or 9, I see it, you know. But I will say that there was a time back. I think it was whenever all this stuff was kind of going on. There was somebody I was following at the time on Twitter, and she was kind of giving her opinions on the situation with, you know, all the stuff that Megan was kind of going through, you know, right up until the point where, you know, the shooting occurred and then all that stuff. Like, she actually kind of broke it down from what her perspective was, that she was just kind of like lost, and she was kind of like letting a lot of people that weren't good for her into her circle and into her, you know, into her energy. And like, once I read that girl kind of giving her perspective on that, like, it kind of put the whole thing into perspective for me, because I was like, you know what, when you kind of look at it from the outside looking in, it does kind of seem like that, because she did go through quite a few things, you know what I'm saying, within that time leading up to that. And of course, you know, with the losses that she had taken, the stuff with the industry that she was dealing with, like, there was a lot of growth that needed to occur. And so I can kind of maybe see where that relates to this spoken word stuff, because he's obviously somebody who was with her. Maybe he saw that, hey, you know, you kind of maybe you're worried about the wrong things. Maybe you worry more about your image and, you know, spending money when you need to grow, you need to heal, you need to like really focus on you. Because, you know, I kind of could see where maybe that comes from. Maybe that's somewhat related. because I feel like there was a time where she was kind of like a little lost, and maybe she still kind of is, you know, like trying to find her place, trying to find herself, you know, because she has gone through a lot in the last several years. Like, a lot of events have occurred, so who knows?
She definitely said she wasn't putting out no new music until like she was really ready, and she was focused on like healing and stuff. So I definitely think she got her wake up call. You know, I think she did get influenced by the life, you know, and that happens to a lot of people who go into that industry, you know, and especially with that much popularity that she had, you know,
that literally comes with it. That's just part of that shit happens to everybody, down to losing a person you care about.
And I feel like when you lose someone, then you like run into it even faster at that point, just because.
And you have like the money and access to like be able to ignore and not like, for sure.
God knows if I was like in her position when I was like losing my mom and I had the money and all those things, y'all would have been talking about me on y'all show every week probably, because I was doing some wild shit.
Like, have you seen Live this week?
Exactly. There was something
lost
every
his
week.
mind.
Right.
No, but it's definitely good that she is like, if she's trying to heal herself now, you know, before she was too late into the game, you know, and went down drug route and all that other shit that we see the popular celebrities that we used to love just be strung out. So big props to her. Like, you know, take your time, like heal, especially. I know.
But is she taking her time though? Cause she out here with a soccer player worth $150 million.
I'm like, period, go girl. He look good too.
She probably slowing down. It's probably just a friend date to her.
Is she slowing down, Torian?
We see her kiss. We just see them holding hands. I ain't nothing.
You know what's okay? Can we talk about this for a second? This might be deviating a little bit, but this is just me, right? Again, I haven't been in the dating pool over the last 15 years. So a lot has changed. So I acknowledge that. But at the same time, I'm cognizant of what's going on. Mm-hmm. And her and Party were big on posting. They posted a lot, her and Party.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think it was too much, but yeah, they did post a lot.
Well, I think that's relative, right? So I don't know what is too much, right? That's a relative term, right? But I'll say this. As someone from the outside looking in, right? As again, if y'all want to fucking put the toxic masculinity jacket on me, I might wear it right now. F it, right? I'm just saying this for me as a man. Let's just say I met Mo somewhere, right? And we're not together, but we met up. She dropped me her IG, so I'm following her. We text from time to time. You know what I'm saying? You know how this shit go. We don't talk all the time, but I hit her up. Maybe we went out a couple of times. We just kicking it on some kicking it shit, right? But like I'm on her IG and I'm seeing that like, you know, she got a year where like she's posting with a dude, and it's like, you know, like the iconic picture that Megan has with Party is like where he's playing the fucking video game, right? And she's like, yeah, everybody know the picture, right?
I like the one when she's like grabbing at his like waist. I like that one.
Oh, you talking? Oh, okay.
Where her face is like in his dick. I'm gonna have to recreate that one.
Okay, that's doing a lot, Naomi. Damn, Naomi's doing a lot.
Like, yes, I love you.
Naomi's doing a lot.
I love both of y'all.
Naomi's doing a lot. Damn. I'm just saying though, like, as a dude, as a man, sometimes maybe it can be oversharing in a relationship via social media. Because, like, I'm just saying, like, that iconic picture that she has with Party, where Party's on the video game, and she got her like ass up on his pelvis area while the rest of her body is laying on the floor. It's like, if me and you together now and I'm on the sticks and you get in that position, I might be like, maybe you should chill. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe you do this with every nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want you to, you know. I'm just saying that's just for me.
He probably wouldn't end up in that position with just any other nigga though, because for one, that's an interesting position, and like, you know, I don't know. I don't think that would just be. It would be another pose. It would be another picture or whatever.
Would it?
that relationship.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, if it's some real shit, unless it's some stage, like, okay, let's get into this pose. You know,
that could be a big thing. Maybe a lot of her shit is staged
playing
like
video
that.
games. You don't even be playing video games.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause shit, goddamn me, Erykah Badu said I can make you put your phone down. So you need to do something, make me put these remote control, make me put these sticks down, goddamn it. I'm on these sticks right now. So I don't know. I'm just saying, like, sometimes maybe can you share too much on social media in a situation to where I'm just saying me. I know some people may say it don't matter, right? That was a relationship, it don't matter. But for me, like, yeah, it's giving a lot. You know,
those are the head asses of the world. But you know, some people have no problem being the head ass. They're like, okay, but they're definitely
my boyfriend. Now we broke up. Like, and I'm finna delete the pictures.
Right, and now they delete it.
Did it really happen?
Right.
Because I'm saying, like, I don't want to recreate everything you and your last man did. Is what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to recreate all of those things. Yeah, I want to do some different shit.
Or it turns out you have an actual real relationship with her and not a PR one. So now she's not posting you at all. And you're like, what the hell? Like, what happened to the poses?
What about me?
Right.
Yeah.
I really fuck with you. It's okay.
Yeah, no, because some people want to like be posted on their partner's pages when it comes to like the social media thing. Like,
I feel like that's insecurity.
Because it definitely comes with like some insecurity, or it could come from a factor of things like wanting people to know, like, okay, well, you're taking it in a relationship, so all your followers should see that.
But that's still insecure, because why do you feel like people need to know that?
But I think some of it may come down to, though, Lionel, like if this is a person who posts their life a lot, right? Like if they post everything about their life, and I'm now quote unquote in their life, like, so I'm not, you know what I mean? Like,
I'd be like, this isn't where I post my real life. Like,
right.
No, this isn't for the real shit. This is just some play. Okay.
No, seriously.
But look, I can rock with that, Naomi, but we gotta have that conversation though. We gotta have that conversation. You gotta let me know, like, yo, just to be real with you, like, I don't post my real shit here. I just post da 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 da. Okay, cool. I'm cool with that now. We can move forward. But we gotta have
this is my Instagram. Why would I post someone else on my Instagram?
That's how I be feeling about my kid. People be like, why you don't be posting cat? Like, for what?
Like you need to tell him to make Instagram and follow him.
Hilarious. Let me say, okay, let me go here, Torian, because Torian thinks Party's bar. Let me play Party's bars one more time, because Naomi didn't hear him. Here goes Party. We don't know the situation. Some people were speculating maybe he was given a topic. Maybe this is a freestyle. We don't know the scenario, right? We don't know if this was a written that he, we don't know if it was an organized. We don't know. But here goes Party, and it's insinuated, at least people are speculating that this is about Megan. Let's go, Party.
Look, you're a survivor, but not a victim. Somewhere in between God forgive him and I gotta get him. That's why you don't never let these bitches get you out your rhythm. You treat these niggas like they buy one, get one. You out here working to keep your mind off hurting. You out here working to keep your mind off hurting. Your to-do list is buying candles, shop for curtains. Find your purpose. You in your bag, not just Birkins. You know your happiness cannot be purchased. It's deeply rooted and not just surface. Your dream ain't big enough if you think about it and not get nervous. If you need me, girl, I'm at your service. My pillow's soft, but not too soft. My mattress perfect. Baby, let me tap on your.
Come on.
Money, make love, and memories. You want the penthouse suite with all the amenities. You want acknowledgement for your bravery, not sympathy. You want to be held tight and kissed gently. You want to be free to be yourself without penalty. You want that chemistry. You want to really be heard and not just pretend to be. You want what you deserve. You want that action style, do the words. Chakras align, you at one with the universe. You want to celebrate without occasion. Dim restaurant, lit conversation. You a tequila kind of girl, if I'm not mistaken. I pay attention to detail, no observations. Now you got Money goes, body goes, everything is falling into place for you like dominoes. You look just as good in your clothes as out your clothes. Let's get you out of those. Girl, you spicy Cajun, you like Papados. You be in the gym heavy, working on your legs still. Squat machine, treadmill. Most girls in bed still. Be motivated.
Okay, there we go. All right.
like
Yeah.
it.
I'm not saying I didn't. Okay, 1 through 10. What you give it, Naomi? Let's go.
A 1 through 10,
Yeah.
like 8.5.
Jesus Christ. 8.5 for what?
I liked it.
Listen,
It's funny as
do
hell.
you like it or do you like him? Let's
I mean, they were both giving the good vibes. Truly, I do
Okay.
like him
Okay.
from what the shit he was speaking. I never
Okay.
fucked with Party before though. I mean, except for that song he did with Cardi.
Well, all the songs, he basically is Cardi, and you fuck with Cardi, so you.
Oh wow, and I do fuck with Cardi. I wonder when
Right.
Party's birthday is.
I'm just saying. I just feel like I felt like that shit was like a bunch of words that rhymed. No disrespect, Party.
I mean, but I'm not anybody who's like hella into like poetry. Like that's definitely like not my thing. Or like, lyricism. But I liked it.
Listen, it's not Love Jones. Let me say that.
Lauren.
It was definitely like more surface level. I don't think it was deep. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it was definitely on the surface.
Did it have to be deep? Does it have to?
It don't have to be, but like to get a high score for me, I'm gonna need to have some better bars than that.
Well, at least some metaphors, some
Right.
wordplay.
I can agree with that for sure.
It could have been
Not
more
for spoken word, because I'm like, please don't go over my head where I just can't understand this.
I
Jay-Z.
needed to go over my head. And I need to
No,
come back.
because this
So I
ain't
can
Jay-Z.
circle back
This
around and
is
be like,
Lil
damn,
Wayne.
like,
I need to be jaw dropped. I need to be picking my jaw.
like, you actually get that shit. Like, wow.
Because when it's bars like that, you need to be listening to that shit over and over. Like, there's Lil Wayne songs, Jay-Z songs. I just be getting the bars of. I'm like,
That's
oh,
true.
okay.
Yeah.
But this shit's happening live in front of me. That shit go over my head. I'm just like, he ain't saying shit. Like, I'm not, nothing's hitting. Nothing's touching me.
No, it's gonna leave. You gonna leave there thinking about what he said. Like,
No,
oh.
I'm like, this nigga, what the fuck?
Right, definitely. Like this nigga was lying.
I'm like, I
4
think
out of 5.
the analyzers, the people who gonna analyze a little more, because I understand you can, I can appreciate someone being kind of more upfront with what they're trying to say, but I mean, even with people like, I don't know, I appreciate artists that have little hidden things, and yes, of course, spoken words can be different than actual like tracks and songs and stuff like that, but I mean, there's reasons why people like Kendrick Lamar are really big and loved because of the just the areas and places that he goes with his lyricism. Like it gets deep and it gets real. So yeah,
No, look, I don't even like Kendrick Lamar like that.
yeah. So if you, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's definitely for a certain,
Yeah,
audience.
they be needing to hear that shit. Like, okay.
Yeah, no, he could definitely be talking his shit.
He said A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Come and dance with me. I'm Party. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Good.
Thank you, Tor.
Hilarious.
Oh shit!
I gotta
That's
play it.
speaking
Listen,
words.
hold on. I might have to take this off later, but I gotta play it. Let's go, Tay Diggs. I mean, I'm sorry, I said Tay Diggs. My fault. I apologize.
Wow, Lorenz Tay. Don't ever
My fault. Lorenz Tate. Goddamn, wrong short nigga. My fault. Oh, it's too low. There you go. Talk that talk.
We can't hear anything.
Oh, my bad. I think it's too low. Yeah, it's too low.
They're trying to save you. They're trying to save you the right now.
Like they
Nah,
don't
it's
don't even
too
try
low.
it.
They're like, you can't play.
Right.
I know. Yeah,
Turning it down.
it's very low. I tried to like turn it up as much as I could, but that shit low as hell. But listen, y'all go watch. Y'all don't even gotta watch Love Jones. Just go to YouTube and type in Love Jones, a blues for Nina. That's a real goddamn me sexy poem. You're gonna talk to a woman, goddamn it. Talk
and
that
I've
talk.
never seen that movie, but I used to have that soundtrack, and I was just riding around listening to the soundtrack.
That's definitely one of my favorite movies.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's one of my mama's favorite movies, but I can never remember it, even though I've seen it a few times.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it again.
He told her, "I'm the blues in your left thigh, trying to be the funk in your right." God damn.
Like the only thing I remember about that movie is when like they were both sleeping in the same house. She had them sleeping downstairs, and like the sexual tension was like crazy.
Oh, shout out to them for trying to fucking not.
No, because like, why y'all even do that? Get in this bed.
You know what, Naomi? What you just did was called a transition. That just transitioned us right into what we want to talk about tonight. This goddamn hookup culture. Because this is some new shit, right?
Is it?
So, it is. When I say
How
it
new?
is,
How new? I think it started with y'all in the 90s.
I got you. Let me answer that for you. People have always hooked up, but it was they were doing it and it wasn't out. People weren't necessarily going into it thinking like, I'm just doing this I'm just doing this for a hookup. I ain't tripping on nothing. I think that's a within the last 15, 20 years thing to where it's like
it's become so transactional. It's become so transactional because
right.
I feel like social media and dating apps like make it that like literally just click here or swipe or just type some shit. Like you don't have to like turn on your fly or like for a lady turn on your sexy and be like or be charming. Like you don't have to do that anymore. So now it's much more just in and out. Okay, who's next? Like that was cool, but who's next?
Right.
Yeah. No, it definitely gives you so much more access to people for sure.
It's a hobby at this point. Like you fuck for fun. Like this is just what you do.
And let me say this. Let me make sure I say this. If you're a man or a woman, if that is your hobby, I'm not hating on you. Right? If you somebody that just likes to have sex, hey man, listen, more power to you. I'm not tripping. I'm just saying that's a new. Me personally, I believe that's from what I've experienced, that's a new phenomenon, right? Over the last, like I said, the last 15 or 20 years of just people saying, you know what? No strings attached. No strings attached, right? We just out here. We just gonna get it popping. And if you forget me tomorrow, that's what's up, right? I'm not saying that never happened. Maybe it happened once in somebody's life. Like it used to be, people would like sit back and say, yo, I remember this one crazy night. It would just be one crazy night though. I feel like now that's become like, for some people at least, the norm. And again, I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying like, you know, is it a good thing, right? Because like, what can you expect from that if you're leading sometime? You know what I mean? Because like, sometimes you don't know you like a person the first night. You don't know how much you like a motherfucker, right? I can go out with Naomi and it could be like, she was all right. It was kind of mid on the first date, right? Because maybe she's not bringing her full personality to maybe because she's trying to get to know me too, right? And we kind of like, I don't want to give too much, you know what I'm saying? But like if you giving up the assy, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I might be on to the next one now. I'm just saying. Once I done went there, Torian, where we going now? What else is left?
Right.
Starting this family? No.
Now look, hold on. Before y'all run, let me say this. For the people that gonna jump in the chat and said that like they read the Steve Harvey book, what was it, the 90-day rule in the Steve Harvey book?
I don't know.
I think it's a 90-day rule he put in his book. That like, I think it was for the women that like a woman should not have sex with a man within 90 days. In my opinion, I think that's foolishness. I think that's complete foolishness, right? Because you're saying like at 91 days, let's lick ass. Like that's crazy, right? So I know. I went forward in Mo. I'm just saying though, if you've been waiting 90 days, goddamn. I'm just saying, if you wanted to have sex with this person on day one, in your mind, you made up that like I gotta wait 90 days. By 91, you ready to do some wild shit. That's what I'm thinking, right? So I ain't saying you got to go 90 days. I'm just saying the energy of just like, I just want to hook up. I think that's been a detriment on society, in my opinion. What say y'all?
Jasmine funny. She said his daughter don't even go by that. We don't know that, Jasmine. She might
don't know that, Jasmine. She can just be dating these dudes.
Right.
We don't know
you're
what they
saying
actually had
what's
sex.
his name? Okay.
Lori Harvey.
Yeah, okay.
And
she's dating Damson right now.
Yeah, and let me say this before y'all go. He's being so goddamn simp. Lord have mercy. Bless his soul.
That's our problem. Let that man be in love.
No, I know he's not from America. She might be doing good because he's not from America. Oh my God, he's going out bad. But go ahead, y'all.
Okay. I'm like, he's from the UK. Like,
that's not America, ma'am.
I know, but like, it's close enough.
What do you mean it's close enough? Mexico? What do you mean it's close enough?
Not Canada. A whole other country. I'm like, America was a colony at one point. Okay, we literally speak English. We literally speak English over here. Okay,
that was literally hundreds of years ago.
And we're still speaking English over here.
So does most of the world. Okay, go ahead, Torian.
Exactly.
Naomi wants to talk about Columbus. Go ahead, Torian.
You said
I forgot what we was discussing.
Hookup culture. You hooking up with somebody, Torian, just to hook up. God damn it.
I don't do that no more.
No more. Okay, you say no more. Why no more? Let's go there.
Oh, that's not what I want right now.
No more.
I realized that's not what I wanted for myself. I was just doing that shit just because I feel like I was pressured to do that. And I stopped feeling the pressure, start going by what I knew I wanted to do. So shit, I don't do that. I might not slip up and might do it,
Right.
But that's not, I try not to do it, just I know that's not how I want to find my person. I'm trying to find my person. I'm not just trying to like screw around. If I was trying to, that's my goal, then that would be what I'd be doing, hooking up. But my end goal is just to find this person so I can spend the rest of these 50-some years I'm going to have with somebody.
50 more in you?
Yeah. I'm trying to spend.
Sure.
There you go. Let's say, I'm going to say you got more. Damn, Naomi jumped off. Shit. Okay. Oh, who jumped off?
No, I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Okay, we back. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to speak more than 50 into existence for you, my brother.
I mean, I'm good at 80. I don't want to be too old now.
Man, we're going to say.
Okay, I got another 70 years, so I'll be 100.
There you go. Okay, hold on. Trail Taylor jumped in the chat and said, that just let me know what she want out of life. First day, no issue with me. I'm with you. I ain't saying it's an issue, right? But like, well, let me say this. I ain't saying it's an issue, but for me, it would give me cause to pause. There was a BBD song back in the day, Bell Bip DeVoe. They had a song, old nigga shit. I'm finna go old nigga shit right now. They had a song back in the day called I Thought It Was Me. And the premise of the song is they're with this girl and they eventually, like the premise of the song is eventually they find out that like she just out here giving up the ass to everybody. But like I thought it was me. It's like they're saying that like, hey, I thought it was me. I thought that like you liked me and that's why you were doing all these things. I didn't realize that like this is just what you do. You know what I'm saying? They were like,
it's also like a reflection of how now like women really don't have many values, I feel like, or like things to offer. If you just want to have sex on the first night in the name of like, well, let me give it to him, or here's like something that'll set me apart. Because what happened to women court men at some point in time too. Like when, just imagine when like you move into a new neighborhood as a guy, then like all the single women on the block are bringing you like pies or just like their favorite dish that they cook. Just like letting you know like they can cook, like they like dress really nice, showing up to your door. Just like now it's like forget all that. Like look what this pussy do. Now. So that's also how it's like a reflection of like women are not thinking about like any like what they're valuing as far as what they're bringing to the table is sex. Like that is like their thing to bring. It seems like it's like, well, I can do this. And I got this trick up my sleeve, So it's not like we'll come over, let's turn some music, let me cook for you, and let's talk. Like let me show you one of my favorite dishes, and like the way you reach a man's heart is through his stomach.
listen, shout out to Lionel. That used to be the rule of thumb, is that a single man moves into a neighborhood, and if there was single women, they would bring dishes of food over to try to like let him know that like they're available. That's real talk. I'm just saying, Mo and Naomi, y'all would have to bring over some baked goods, goddamn it.
And then like just like the hierarchy of things, like the order, that takes power away from the women because that is your power. So now the ball is in the man's court because he's already had it, so he can now like decide how he wants to come, or if he just wants to see what the next girl is like feeling like, you know. So like that's the way to like hold your power too, is say like, well, you know, not necessarily 90 days. I do feel like that's a pretty long time.
That's
just
a long
like
time.
I know, like as a guy, I
Months.
feel like you feel different about the girl that like has more value there. Not to say you don't necessarily take the one night stand sometimes either. That happens, of course. But you just
niggas they taking all of it, and they're just like, okay, like which one am I gonna fuck with? And so like you can't just come at the women, because I feel like this is a very joint issue too, right? Where like this is what the men have been valuing. Like there were women who were giving it up like that, like they were coming stand up women coming to the door, like cooking for you, like, oh, I got you, I this that, and then boom, still just fucking other bitches, like still just worried about getting some more pussy. So it's like, okay, so what the niggas really care about is pussy, not actually getting fed, not having a home, not having somebody that they can depend on, trust, talk to. Oh,
no, that is where the value lies.
They just wanted to fuck some more. Okay.
No, that is where the value lies, but I do agree that both sides of the fence need to just like elevate.
No, but I definitely feel like it's on the women. I'm like, bitch, close up shop on these niggas.
Right, because that if
it's time to close up shop on these niggas until they act right. Period. Bitch, get the niggas in line.
But that makes me the sweetest. If I ever have to wait, that makes me the that makes me the sweetest person on the planet. I'm like, okay, if I gotta wait, well, let me just do this. How is it? Do you like this? You want this done? Like, versus if like she's not like in her mood or just making me wait, then I'm just like coming however. Versus when she's like, I'm like, oh shit, let me tighten up what I need to do. What's going on?
No, like, Pass, because you know, people will take you where they can take you, right? Like,
I do want to make sure I say this though, because like I had a pretty hard stance a minute ago. I do believe that there are many scenarios in which you can have sex with a person the first night and it lead to a relationship. I'm not saying that can't happen.
No, for sure.
Yeah, because like that definitely can happen. I'm not saying that like that's just like, oh, she had sex the first night, she's out the window. No, I'm not saying that, right? I'm definitely not saying that at all. Because sometimes like shit is just the chemistry's there, the night is the right, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes shit just pops off. We gotta acknowledge that too. Like in 2023, it is different because I agree with Lionel that there was a time where people would bring, baked goods and some damn chicken to the damn crib, and you be like, oh shit,
Or like Miss Parker watering her grass and like the little outfit, like right,
right. But like, I'm just saying that like, if I don't know, I don't want to go too hard on it right now. I want y'all to just jump in here, Mo. What say you, Mo? Am I tripping, Mo? Because you typically put me back in check. Am I tripping right now?
Well, I need to be clear on what it is you think I would be tripping on, or that you tripping on, because.
Okay, when I say like hooking up, because I'm saying that like the hookup culture, because I'm agreeing with Lionel from the and what Naomi said from the perspective of, on a certain level, this might sound, again, if I got to put on this toxic masculinity jacket, that's fine. But the way I was groomed, I'm not saying it's the correct way, but it was, you go out, you try to sleep with women, quote unquote, the good girls say no. The girls that's out there, they may let you get it. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. The good girls are like, no, that the good girls, quote unquote, that are going to be, again, this is a perception. The good girls that are going to be better mates down the line are going to make you wait. How long? That's I ain't getting into that. That it may be fucking 2 dates, right? But they're not going to. They're going to. It's going to be something more, right? I'm not. I'm not saying that people like fuck. I've gotten in relationships with women that I've had sex with the first night. So I'm not saying that's not a thing. I'm just saying as a whole, right? Is there something to be said? Like whose response? Let's go here. Let's go here.
Okay, hold on, pause.
Say something.
Go ahead,
But
now.
Lionel, did you have the same view as like what Roy just said? Like of how it went down as far as like sex and women giving it up on the first night.
Like if a woman were to wait, that brings more value.
Yeah, like okay, if she lets you fuck, the good girls are gonna say no when you try, and the out there girls are gonna say yes, and you're gonna know the difference in that way. So were you having that?
I know it's so hard to like really just put your finger on it because I do feel like what Trell says too. Like I know that there are some women that are like strong in that energy that come like that, and you know, I don't think that she's necessarily like a bad girl. Some people are just more prone to that energy. So I feel like that could exist where she's like, okay, let's do it, but it's still like may have some substance. No shade. But then also I feel like the girl that's like, even if it's like I'm just feeling you out or not right now, like even if it's 2 days, like just having some incentive to be like, I'm not just fucking anybody, just you know, that kind of does it says something to like your subconscious, like on a really innate, like second nature level, that adds some kind of value. It's like, okay. Well, I don't know if it's just like in the name of like you want what you can't have, like that makes you like kind of want it more or work harder, but there's something to that for sure.
And I would just add this, Naomi. I think sometimes, like to line, damn, okay.
She's like, okay.
To Lionel's point, I think it's a case by case basis because, like, you can be like having phone conversations and knowing, like, I can be knowing deep down we're not talking about shit really. We're talking about like super surface level shit, and then we go out to eat and she's DTF down the you know first. I'm like, damn, we ain't even really. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't even really said nothing. She's just attracted to me physically, which is dope. Don't get it fucked up. That's dope too. You know what I'm saying? Her being attracted to me physically, I'm not mad at that. But like, it's like me. I'm just talking about me personally. It would give me cause to pause, right? Like we were talking about earlier before you jumped on, Naomi, that like the dude that Megan is apparently dating now. It looks like she got a type. It looks like she likes dark-skinned niggas with beards. That's what it looks like, right? Mm-hmm. Which is no, you know,
and big niggas too. They big
pause. If that's her thing, that's her thing, right? I don't know how big this nigga is or isn't, Paul. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I mean, like, she's a big girl. She's already a big girl, and so like both of these men like are over her, so they're big men.
Yeah, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, okay. Let's go here. Let's go with this comment. Everyone big on energy till energy got you hitting first night. I agree with that 100%. That's why I'm saying it's about like you can like this is just me. I can catch a vibe, right? Sometimes like yo, everything was just popping that night, man. Like it was just a hell of a night. I'm not even tripping. Like we've had like some deep, maybe we've had a couple conversations before this date, you know what I'm saying, before we went out, and it was on like a deeper level. And then we met up, you know what I'm saying? Because I've had situations where like I've went out with girls that like a homeboy, like maybe I was like at his crib, he was having a get together, a kickback, somebody come through. I'm like, yo, who is that? He's like, yo, that's my girl, home girl. I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Yo, put that, you know what I'm saying? Tell your girl, put that down, you know what I'm saying? Boom, she hit me up, we talk, boom, 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 you know what I'm saying? And like the convo is good. We get together and shit is just good. So I'm acknowledging that can happen, right? What I'm saying though is that like I would also have to step back and say, okay, is this just something that she does all the time? And again, I'm acknowledging that I'm saying this from a toxic masculinity perspective because Naomi can sit back and acknowledge, like, damn, is this what Roy do all the time? Do he just...
No, exactly. So, like, are you really just projecting that energy? Because at the end of the day, like, I think sexual partners are the biggest mirror. Like, it's the biggest reflection. like that you can get. Like, talk shit about the person that you let hit all you want, but that was exactly where the fuck he was at that time. So if you're thinking like, damn, this bitch easy, she just let me fuck just like that, like, bitch, you're fucking her. Like, she's not fucking herself. You're right there. You're right there with her. And so, like, yeah, I guess you can play on your toxic masculinity and be like, well, it's different because she's a woman. And, like, it is different because you're a woman. Tap into Rising into Divine Femininity, the No String Show. Ladies, go watch that shit. Okay, period. So, but hey, looking at reflection. If you ever start thinking some shit like that, and like, okay, maybe I should be moving different, and then maybe you do actually like attract people that aren't moving differently.
Yeah, look, man.
But I don't know. I think it's very interesting. But I think your generation, Roy, had to be like around that shift. I'm trying to like nail down, like, so I feel like, yeah. I don't know what y'all was doing in the 90s. Man, I feel like it happened in the 90s. He can't even put that shit on the thousands, because by the time it got to us, like the millennials, we definitely came up in some dysfunctional shit when it came to the sex. Like, we was already fucking early, way too early. Like, I can't even imagine, like, you know. So we already came up fucked up in the shit. So I feel like that shift happened in the 90s. But of course, like, I'm always take it back to the systems. Like, it was designed that way. Like, the system is just working effectively in the way that it set us up for all this other shit, you know, that comes with it.
I mean, look,
that like it's stemming from it. Like,
we live in a time now where women rappers are making songs called "They Want to Slut That Nigga Out." Like, that's the energy we in now. Like, so I'm acknowledging that's totally different energy than I grew up in. Like, oh, the energy I grew up in, yeah, we had Foxy Brown and Lil Kim, but
yeah,
they was
y'all were the start. See, y'all was the start. That's what I'm saying. Y'all was the start of that shit.
I'm not disagreeing.
And now it's just snowballed out of control, and y'all like, what the fuck is these young kids doing?
We
had
y'all
was the big brothers, big cousins. Y'all
we had three women.
Y'all knew the little kids in the room. They absorbing all the shit. Nigga, y'all was the big homie. Y'all the OGs. They learned it all from y'all.
We had three women. We had Foxy Brown. Well, let me back up. We had Lil Kim, who was the original OG. We had Foxy Brown, and then we had Adina Howard on some R&B shit, right? So we had women who was talking that like real, like, I want to do this. And it was like, oh shit, that was different. So I'm acknowledging that 100%. But I'm just saying though that, like, I don't know. I feel like, the way I was raised, I'm not saying it was right, but the way I was raised is I'm supposed to ask Mo, or I'm supposed to imply that I want to get that tonight. And she's supposed to say, in the words, Janet Jackson had a goddamn iconic song called Let's Wait a While. Shout out to Janet Jackson. The song said, let's wait a while before we go too far. Let's just wait a while.
I want both my kids to be celibate.
There you go, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, please.
Let's wait a while.
I will lock you up if I need to.
I can find this. But go ahead, Mo, because I want to ask you that, though, Mo. Like, what do you think, Mo, with this whole situation? Where we going? Who is it on? Am I tripping from a male perspective? Is it just like energy? You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be no big deal?
I think it really comes down to, what women have had to kind of become over the years. We've talked about it a lot, where it's like women have to be a lot more independent today. Women have to be able to take care of themselves. At that time when they was baking goods and shit, that's because the man's taking care of the finances. I'm taking care of the house. You know what I'm saying? It was that type of dynamic of a relationship. So I need to show you what I can bring to the table. If I want to be a housewife, I need to show you I can cook and I can do certain things that a housewife is meant to do. But I think now today, where women are having to do so much on their own, having to, really set their own foundation for themselves prior to coming to a relationship, it's like, I don't necessarily have to prove that side in a way. It's like, I really don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to prove that shit to you. So I can approach however I choose to approach. Like, at the end of the day, for especially, I feel like a lot of men today, and with the younger generations and things like that, like I feel like women are coming into the equation like, show me some, you know what I'm saying? Show me what it is that you gonna do. What is it that you can bring to the table? What is it you can give me? And if I'm not sensing that, then as a woman, like I can kind of just go about the situation however I want. Like, and there's a lot of women I feel like today that just, have that perspective of like, women are sexual beings at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with a woman who is owning that sexual side of herself. And it may not even be that she's sitting here just I'm going out and I'm looking for these men, I'm hooking up, and I'm thinking of myself in that way where it's like, oh, well, that's just not very much of this type of woman. Like, really, that's just what I want to do, and that's what I want to happen. Like, I don't want nothing else from you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of women are seeing that there's a lot of men out there that can't give me much else but some dick. Like, so I'm gonna take what I can get and I'm gonna keep it pushing. Like, so to sit and only look through the man's, point of view, I can understand that obviously as men, you're gonna see it that way. But as a woman and out there being in where it's like these a lot, not obviously not all men, but a lot of men don't have a lot to offer, or they want to be in competition a lot of the times with women. It's like, why am I sitting here trying to prove, XYZ when I could just get what I need from you, just like men be getting what they need from women? Like there's a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of women today that have that perspective where it's like we hear about in the music and shit like that. There are women who really be thinking like that, really just be like, I just want to hook up. Like, it's cool to have you around. It's cool to, be kind of cuddled up and shit. But like, I really don't need you at the end of the day. So I don't care how I'm being, perceived in that way, because your opinion really doesn't matter to me in that way. Like, and as a woman, when it comes to a man that you really want to be with, I feel like that's gonna switch up, just as men do with women. Whenever it comes to women, like, oh, I'm gonna just fuck on these hoes however I want. But when it comes to a woman that you really want to pursue, you gonna switch up. You're gonna do a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like women are taking that same energy a lot of the time. So I might just be hooking up because I can. You know what I'm saying? But whenever it comes to a man where I see some potential, I see something in, I might switch it up a little bit. Be like, let me kind of work it this way because I actually want this to become something. Like that mentality and that strategy, I guess, is definitely in a lot of women today too, because I think women have woken up, to understanding that. And like I said, a lot of men have taken a different approach to a lot of things, where yes, there are a lot of times where I do see, women talking about that they feel like some men are just in competition with them. And that's a crazy thing to think about. Like, it shouldn't be a competition, but that tells you a lot about the type of man that you're dealing with, at the same time. So I don't know. I can definitely see both sides of it. I can understand where men are coming from, where when they think of that way, well, if I can just hook up with her, but I mean, there may be some women out there that think of the same way about you, that are like, well, I can just hook up with him, and that's all it needs to be, girl. I don't need to do nothing else with him because he really don't got shit else for me. Like, and that is a lot of the perspective that women have today.
There you go. Just give me some of that D, and I'm gonna move around.
Yeah.
Okay, they said, hold on. I agree. Hold on. I agree, but men that can't stand the reversal are considered soft. More. I see. There you go. I agree with that.
What you mean? I don't get that.
I don't get it either.
The reversal are considered like, because like when it's a man that's doing it, it's considered like some masculine shit. And the reverse of that, like if you on the other side of that as a man, then that's when people start calling you a beta, all kind of weird shit, right? A cuck, all kind of, you get called all kind of weird shit if like the woman that you're dealing with is somebody like Mo just described, who is very confident in herself, knows what she wants, is going after it, right? If you deal with her on that level, sometimes now in society, again, society maybe shouldn't matter in your relationships, but like I'm just going with the commenter said, right? There is a double standard. I guess there's a double standard in all of this shit. Let's be honest. When it comes to like sexual shit, there's a double standard. At least in the heterosexual community. I don't know about the gay or the bisexual community or the lesbian community, I don't know if there's double standards.
Yeah, but double standards
like
aren't
double
a bad
standards
thing.
and like
It's like
gay
it's a negative
versus
thing.
lesbian, just because there's still double standards when it comes to men and women. So yeah,
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm open to hearing what those standards are. I don't know.
I feel like they're just natural checks and balances. Like there's
Okay.
nothing wrong with men and women not being held to the same like standards in some regards, because like it's man and woman. Just like it's just a double standard that I can't decide. Okay, let me just grow a baby for 9 months and have a baby like that. I can't do that. That's a fucking double standard. It's real.
that
And
is
so there's other ones.
double standard.
That is a double standard.
Yeah. Did y'all see the guy? It was a couple weeks ago. It was a guy. I forgot what state he was in. He sued the girl he was with because like she had an abortion without telling them, and he sued her ass.
As he should.
I do remember that.
I had seen this tweet that was like, "Never tell a man you're gonna abort his baby." I was like, "Well, this shit is crazy out here." I was like, and it was like advice for life. It was like a list of advice. I was like, "Oh my god!"
People are so lost. Like, don't go just go looking for your logic on a Twitter list. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like that's great advice, though.
do it.
I feel like that's great advice.
You just was mad that or saying that he was right for suing her for aborted babies.
Yeah, he is right. You cannot just
so what's right? Should she tell him?
Don't be aborting people's babies. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, like if you tell me that, like I think I got like a
I will sue you.
Yeah, I got some say so. Like, hold on, you pregnant? Hold on, wait a minute. Let's have a conversation about this. But now, see, that's where now the double standard becomes. Exactly. Now all of a sudden, the ball, like in terms of the like where the quote unquote power lies, now it shifts to the woman once she gets pregnant because now she has all about. Okay, do she want to carry this baby? Yes or no?
No.
So like
that's natural. I mean, that's just that's what they are. You know?
Like, it shifts.
And that's what life is. Life shifts. The power goes shift. Everyone, you know.
Yeah, but the double standard lies in the man's hands initially because he decides who he is gonna nut inside.
There you go. I'm with Lionel on that.
Right. So you have that power to wear that condom to not have this situation. Give her that power.
Yeah, but
I
if he
agree with
decides
you,
to,
Torian.
if he decides to do it though.
Yeah, she decided to do it. I decided to do it.
He don't.
No, and that's why I told y'all women just clank up on these niggas, cause look at them
fellas, just
arguing
think on
amongst
the
themselves.
ladies.
The baby here.
Think on the ladies for a minute. They're using us for our D.
Let me play this for y'all. Here goes who is this? Was this who was this this on Carisha's show? Was this
Summer Walker?
Summer Walker. Okay, let's play some of Summer Walker on Carisha's show. Shout out to Carisha out here in these streets. Is she still with Diddy? Do we know? Is she still with Diddy? Okay, there we go. Diddy's still piping that down.
Them together.
Shout out to Diddy. Here we go though. Let's go.
So was you cheating on?
No, I leave. Like but I move fast.
Mm-hmm.
But cheating, no. But I'll leave you for another quick. Yeah.
How you able to do that?
When you see how a motherfucker is, and you know after you done tried your hardest that they not gonna change, I'm not about to waste my good years.
There
you go.
To move fast, you gotta cheat a little, just a little. If you moving fast like that from relationship to relationship, it's gonna have to be a little bit of overlap. I don't care if y'all just started following each other, like as you was on your way out. Like
there's some kind of overlap.
No, for real. There was a DM sent, a number exchange. Something happened during that other relationship.
Not bouncing back this quick. What the hell?
No, fast.
Like, when did this start?
Right.
I know you ain't just meet this bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's what I was saying with the Megan thing. I was like, that's why I was like, to me, going to a wedding was a big thing. And I was like, I felt like she just like broke up with Party and now she going to weddings with niggas. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
I don't know. I mean, I guess weddings could be like, but weddings are also like fun. Like it's open bar. Like I'm there.
Yeah.
That's my question. Like, is it an open bar? Okay.
Yeah, but this nigga way overseas though.
Exactly. Like this shit lit as fuck. What? Yeah. London,
I'm trying to leave America. Shoot, I'm trying to leave America. So
no facts. Like
she like shit. Let me check this out. I might move here.
Y'all funny as hell. Okay, let me play this. Let me play this.
I guess I could see how it's serious unless like the relationship isn't serious. So where it's like not gonna be a big deal off top. Like it's just the wedding. Like we just met. Like you just happen to have some free time.
Let me mess y'all up a little bit right now, right? I can't play the song, but I think I can get away on YouTube with playing the intro of the video. This is going back to that what I was saying, that Janet Jackson song called "Let's Wait a While." In her video, y'all might not know her, the male role in this. This motherfucker was the shit back in the day. This is Bruce Leroy from The Last Dragon. Goddamn it, he was that dude at this time. Nigga was light-skinned. Right. Yeah, nigga was light skinned with the curly hair.
Oh,
he was that nigga at this time, right?
He was fine.
Okay, okay, pause. Okay.
I'm like, let me see. I know. But let me see.
This is the beginning of the video. So again, the premise of the song is let's wait a while. It's like he wants to have sex and she's telling him like, yo, let's just wait a while before we go too far and we know like if this really what we want to do. Look how intense this shit is. This is what I grew up on. Let's go. This nigga's outside in the cold, depressed right now. Let's go, Janet. Sit down, Janet. Talk to this nigga. This nigga's depressed. She's stressed.
Please try and understand.
Okay, she said. Okay, stop. She says this nigga's annoyed. She says, please try to understand.
No,
God.
Please try.
Right. Cause look how niggas be mad.
No,
look.
That's exactly how they
be. Saw some weight. Like, look how y'all be acting when y'all gotta wait.
Pouting, full on pouting.
Right. Like a child. Throwing a tantrum.
Like, please try to understand. I know you can't, but please try.
She like, nigga, please try to understand. Goddamn.
She shouldn't even have to do that.
Okay, that nigga's not feeling it
at all. Like this is cringe. Like, girl, you don't even gotta explain yourself. Just walk away. Right. Just because you said you want to wait, you got to go. Oh, big cry baby ass, boy, gone. Shit.
My bad. I'm crying. Yo, I forgot this nigga with his almost folded. That nigga's
no, he is upset. Like, feel like he ready to cry.
He like, you up in here all thick and shit, and I can't get no ass. Fuck this. Like, I
already told all my boys this one was going down and shit. Now I'm a liar. Now I'm capping. Like,
hey, I hope y'all know he's on the roof of her apartment building.
That's in the jump.
So he's dramatic. He's dramatic as hell. You didn't want to leave. You went up to the top of her roof so she could chase you. No. Mm-hmm.
This nigga went up to the roof. Oh, let's go. Talk to this nigga, Janet. Please talk to this nigga. She like, I gotta talk to this nigga because he's not here for this.
I feel like this is a cancer. I just need him to control himself.
Oh man, let's go, Janet. I'm gonna play a little bit of this.
There's something I want to tell you.
Okay, there's something I want. Let's read the caption. There's something I think you should know. God damn it, let's go. It's not that we shouldn't really. It's not that I shouldn't. God damn, hold on, bring it back. My bad shit. She says it's not that I shouldn't really love you. There you go. Let's just take it slow. God damn, nigga. She just saying let's take this shit slow. Okay, let's play this a little bit. So they coming out of a movie. Okay, they're coming out of a movie theater. She's cold. He's gonna give her his sweater. There you go. Give her your scarf, nigga. There you go. Let's just take it slow. Give her that scarf. There you go. When we get to know each other, there you go. And we're both feeling much stronger. So maybe you're not even feeling the way I'm feeling about you. I want to get to know each other and we're feeling much stronger about each other. There you go, Janet. Talk to this nigga, man. Then let's try to talk. Let's talk. God damn, this nigga don't even want to talk. I'm gonna play some of this. Let's go, Janet.
Want to talk it over. Let's wait a while longer.
Let's wait a while longer. God damn it. Let's wait a while. God damn it.
Before we go too far.
There we go. That's all I'm gonna play for y'all. God damn it. There we go. She want that nigga to wait.
This reminds me of the glory days.
No, I was like, that was the good propaganda. They were just trying to get people off drugs. Like,
he bright skinned with the curly hair. He looked like goddamn Torian uncle.
It's like you miss. I feel like this. It reminds me of dating Tamara when we first started dating, and you miss.
So he could have came up behind them. Both of them got the puffy hair and shit. Look at them. They happy.
You miss so much good shit whenever you're like focused on having sex with somebody. Like I remember like the small things. Like if she would take my jacket on a date and she would let me put it on there, I would.
Oh, he touched the leg. Oh, she looked up. Hold on, let me bring that back. Hold on, wait a minute. That nigga touched her leg and she looked up like, wait a minute, nigga. Hold on, let's bring that back. Hold on.
What I just say?
This nigga too excited about this video.
Watch he touch her leg. Watch she look at the nigga like, hold on now. Watch him. Watch he touch her leg. Watch she look up. Hold on, goddammit.
No, because that's a move. Like,
so like we just talked about this. Like, it's time for him to go at this point.
I just told you.
No, like I don't think you can handle this shit. Get up out.
Oh, that's funny. When she looked up, like, okay, nigga, you rubbing my damn leg now. You know what you're trying to do. And look at his ass. There you go.
On a sweet talk.
Okay, there you go. Get you a kiss. Oh, that's a cold move right there. She pulled right there. Okay, let's bring that back. He went in for a kiss and she moved away. That's, come on now. He went in for the kiss and watch her. Oh, that's a cold move right there, boy.
Right, so it goes so far. She could have just said, she said,
raise your hand if you've been there before. Let me raise my hand. I've been there before. You go in for that kiss and she move. You're like, oh shit, okay. I fucked up tonight.
You're like, I was gonna cross over here real quick. Right. I'm trying to get the remote, girl. Watch out.
No, I shoot to kill. I shoot to kill. If I'm gonna shoot, then it's gonna be a shot.
Hold on, so Lionel, so what you doing? So Lionel on this shit.
No, I literally will. It'll have to be one of those moments of just like where you like looking at each other's eyes.
You know for sure when they come to like.
But you know what? I remember on like dates earlier on. I remember doing the thing like the yawn, you know, like arm around. Right, that works great.
Okay, let me go back because they
I mean, I feel like Trill shit. I feel like when it comes to that, you know, women got to take that shit to the chest too. Like the same way that men got to take that chest to the chest. Well, I mean, not legally, actually. You know, legally you have to take care of your kids, but you know, I feel like women who choose to have a baby with a man who didn't want it, like you just got to be prepared to be a single mother if that's what you choose. Like even if the court would send you money, like you're gonna be a single mother and your child's not gonna have a father.
Yeah, because there are a lot of dudes out here that are saying now, like, yo, if I tell you I don't want to have a child, right? And we're both agreeing that sometimes you can be having protected sex, maybe it's no hat, whatever you're doing, right? Y'all have made that agreement, but you're telling this person, yo, I don't want a kid. And that person gets pregnant. but I've told you I don't want.
No, that doesn't mean anything. I told you. Okay, but then you fucked down and busted. And like, so that doesn't matter now. It's
I'm with
canceled.
you, Lionel, but I also said I don't want to have a kid though.
That's what, yeah, but then you would have to move differently before like you have a kid.
Do I have to move differently, Lionel? Because I told you I don't want a kid.
If you don't want a kid, you will be coming a certain way. Literally.
Okay. I think what you should tell me then, not you specifically, Lionel, but I think what a woman should say at that point is, okay, let's not have sex. Because the byproduct potentially of you ejaculating in me is a baby. That's just the reality.
Now you're getting it.
That's what you should understand. Right. Right.
Turn it on.
Yes.
I'm just saying though, like we got to stop the whole shit. Your whole program got to stop.
That's what I'm saying. It's time for women to clean this shit up, and it starts with being more discriminatory with who you let in between your legs.
Let me show you a photo. This is how you should look then when he say that. This is how you should look right there. Boom. There you go.
No. Like when this nigga touch your thigh, girl, you think about, damn, what has he even like shown you? Like, did he even buy you flowers? Like, have you even known this nigga? Like, what's this nigga middle name? What's his last name? What if you were to get pregnant by him?
I had a homegirl who got pregnant. Let me put it back up, Naomi. There you go.
Yeah.
I had a homegirl who got pregnant by a dude, and I remember asking her, I said, yo, what's that nigga favorite color? And she didn't know. And I was like, damn.
No, and I feel like it's an epidemic because at the end of the day, like, and we're still kind of on like the tip of hookup culture, like, because at the end of the day, like, there's like a surplus of people having babies with like strangers, like people they don't even know, like they were just fucking on, and like, you know, people are growing up without parents or like, you know, it's crazy out here. Because there has been like no intention in the sex. Like for sure have sex, you know, but like who are you having sex with? Like is this a person that you should be like just be more discriminatory? Like put some respect on your name. Like, you know.
I think Mo used to always
the shit happens every day.
I remember Mo used to always say on the show back in the day,
or have the ancient bitch pregnant. And just now you're just looking sad because now it's up in the air.
Well, let me say this. Back in the day on the show, Mo used to always tell dudes, yo, have more respect for yourself and your seed, right? Like Mo used to always say that on the show. And I think that's an important message, especially coming from a woman. And I say that because, like, you know, there's this mindset out there, as I mentioned a minute ago, right? Of like this, what some people would consider toxic masculinity. But it's like, yo, you got to understand who you're having sex with at that time and say, if she gets pregnant, can I live with that? Knowing what I know about this person right now, if they get pregnant, can I live with that? Mm-hmm. Right? And I think you gotta, like, you know, especially if you're not going with protection, right? It's one thing if you quote unquote go on with protection and we all know stuff can happen, right? So that's one scenario. But if you go in no protection, I think that like it's important for you to like say, okay, if this person gets pregnant, can I live with that? Am I okay with that? That's the only scenario in which I would have sex with a woman with no condom, is if I'm saying, okay, if she gets pregnant, I think that like she's a solid enough person that moving forward for the next 18 years minimal, right? It's more, people always stop at 18 years. It's really a lifetime, right? That y'all are now connected. That's the reality of it, right? Mm-hmm. But like I'm saying, like, okay, Naomi is a solid enough person. Mo is a solid enough person that like moving forward, if we have a baby, okay, she's a solid enough person. I'm cool with that. But like, you got to make that, you got to have that decision like as you're going into this scenario.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but niggas be trying to hit raw first time.
Well, you got to try though, Naomi. You got to try.
No, why you try it? Take some accountability. Like, no.
Not backpack and it said
Why
piggyback
are
and
you
it say
putting
you
all
want to
this
try
on
like
the
that's
women?
crazy.
Like, you expect the woman to be like, no, we're that kind of where you should be like, let me put this condom on. That's how the NBA players and stuff, athletes be getting caught up.
That's how all niggas get caught up. They don't want to. And then like, so it's just like, no. This shit is crazy. Like, it goes too far when it comes to like to the babies and shit. Like, damn. Hookup culture, I think, definitely needs better like protection, like, and be on birth control and like, cause they want to be hooking up with no condoms.
I've realized about myself that I like from a young age that I'm not a fan of any type of birth control.
There
like,
you go.
Condoms, or that's like even my woman taking birth control. So that's why I've been so decisive of like who I would have sex with, period, because I don't plan on using condom. And then like Roy said, if we have a baby, I would need to know that like this would be great. But knowing that, my approach to like who I'm gonna even have sex with is not just like synonymous to or aligned with the hookup culture. I'm not about to just fuck you because although that has happened in college, but I was like young and just learning my way.
Yeah.
No, and I feel like that time can definitely be like something that occurs, but I don't know, like, because even if you're there for a little bit of time, so much chaos can get like raped during that time, because that shit is just like, it's a lot. As somebody who's like been through hookup culture, and not even too much, because I still never even had like a one night stand per se, even though I have had sex with niggas on the first night, but then continue to, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it happens, like, right? Like, it happens. Like, on the first night, that shit happens, right? I ain't saying it don't happen. I'm just saying that, like, sometimes you got to, like, reevaluate and say, okay, was it, you might have to, like, I'm just saying for me as a man, if I have sex with a woman on the first night, I got to reevaluate that whole scenario. Okay, how long have we been talking? Right? What did we really have conversations about? Right? Because like, if me and you been like, if Torian was having a kickback, I know a friend of Torian, so I pulled up. You cool with Torian? I pull up. We meet that day on a goddamn Saturday. We go out on a Tuesday and we have sex, and the only conversation we had about is what restaurant we going to. I might be like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about her, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how deep this gonna go. We might keep talking, you know, depending on how the sex was, but yeah.
No, I had a one night stand in college, and then I regretted it, of course, because it was at a party, and it was just I was so like turned up, and I wouldn't have like done this if I wasn't that turned up, but nonetheless, I like had to see this person on campus all the time after this, and I would literally just act like I didn't even see them or didn't know them. They'd be like, waving. I'd be like opposite direction. But it was so I remember just feeling like you value yourself more than like this. Like, first of all, like how did like this person shouldn't have even like had access to you. But it was just like, I know coming into college there was a different energy like around me. Like I was just more free. And so some shit like that went down. But I did regret it a little bit after. Like, damn, it's not like I even wanted to like have sex with this person.
Yeah, you gotta.
Why did you?
Torian talking shit tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know why. I have no idea.
I can tell you why. They put on goddamn Back That Ass Up.
I'm sure the music had a lot to do with it. The music and the alcohol.
Listen, you know how many one night stands have happened because Back That Ass Up came on and shit just popped off. Like, trust me.
Before you know you're catching it.
Yeah, like you start catching ass and you like, oh shit. Listen, here's the thing. Let me say this to all the women out there. I don't know if women still do this because I ain't been in the club in a long time. My wife don't allow me to go. Without her, at least. But if you're a woman and you dance,
that's a good thing.
If you a woman and you dancing on a nigga, right? You throwing ass back. And if at any point in that dance you lean back and you put your right hand behind his neck, oh, you want to fuck that night. Don't get it twisted. You want to have sex that night.
No, that's just me showing my technique.
No, sir. I'm telling you, if you throwing ass back and then you lean back into him, and you take your right hand and put it behind his neck area, and oh yeah, that's the yeah. Especially if it's the what's the one song by the one nigga, the Jamaican shit, the no letting go, no holding back shit. What's that nigga?
Kevin something.
I don't know what the nigga name is, but on that song note, if it's that shit, that no letting go, and you grab a nigga back by here and you you whine on it.
That's specific.
Oh, you want that shit tonight? Don't get it fucked up. Because
the song say no holding back, so I'm not holding back. I'm letting you.
I'm just listening to the lyrics.
No, sir. If she leaned back on you and then grabbed the back of your neck with her hand, oh, it's going down that night.
It's called teasing.
No.
You don't hear the truth. That's teasing.
There you go, Wayne Wonder. That's that nigga's name.
Oh, look, I said Kevin.
I just feel like it's just me. I just feel like it's just me and my person when I'm dancing in the club. I feel like it's me, the strobe lights, the music. That's it.
And that's the best feeling too when you in that
look, that's
I know it, I'm coming out of my
that
shirt.
is a classic wine song. Real talk.
I know I will whine out of my shirt.
No holding back. That's the listen. That shit
I
come on.
might whine out of my shoes.
You gotta grab onto somebody at this point now. You gotta hold somebody now. You gotta grab the back of that nigga neck and wind ass. And in my mind, I'm thinking it's going down tonight. God damn it. Shit. Okay, let me play this though before we get up out of here for the night. I want to play some of this because y'all think that Party's bars were goddamn groundbreaking and fucking paramount. Here go Jay-Z lost one, god damn it. When he was talking about Beyonce, and I'm playing this because y'all thought
that playing Jay-Z. How you gonna play Jay-Z?
I got to. Y'all said Party wrote for all these people and he's so deep.
Okay, but you can't just go and compare a nigga to Jay-Z and this is like considered the best rapper. Jay-Z's considered the best rapper. So like that you even like, okay, y'all think Party was good? Okay. Like damn, it's good, obviously. It's
man, listen.
Okay, it's gonna
be
listen,
great. Naomi, you gave the nigga an 8.5 on a scale of 1 to 10.
Like I said, and I also said that I be listening to Jay-Z songs for 10 years. I'm still getting bars. It's still bars.
But I'm just saying though, what I'm saying is if my scale is 1 through 10, with Jay-Z bars being a 10, and you giving this nigga an 8.5, I gotta play 10 bars to see how close this shit is to it.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
I didn't do it as a rap song. I just did it as this nigga like speaking some shit.
Funny as hell. Jasmine said that shit was a solid 3.2. Hilarious.
I'll reverse those numbers.
I'm like, y'all know I'm a leader. I don't really like
at 23. I would probably love my work more than I did she. So
ain't we? It's me and her, because what she prefers over me is work. Come on, man. Jay was really spitting on this. He was pouring his heart out to Beyonce. He was like, yo, I understand that, like, you in your career right now, you in that bag. I'm trying to be with you. I'm older. You ain't there yet. I'm gonna give you room to like figure this shit out. That was a deep ass 16 he gave her.
That was very manipulative though. Like,
no, I'm like
23. Like, what you
bitches anyway? Get the
she
fuck
was
out
23.
Like, she 23, so you should have more patience.
She was already in love with this nigga. Ben.
But he said though, and he said, in me, my timing is on me, right? Like I'm ready for it, but you not. So I gotta allow her free time, even if it hurts.
But you know who went after her too, knowing she.
Well, allegedly, Torian. Whoa, allegedly. We don't know that. Allegedly, we don't know.
Together.
Allegedly. God damn it. Blue Ivy doing choreography now. God damn it. Allegedly, we don't know what went down.
We don't allegedly know what went down the elevator, but we know what happened.
But I'm just saying though, like Jay went and was really talking about like what was really going on. Like, yo. She's young, Because at that time, that's when like that's when crazy. No, what the fuck was the first Beyonce? Like
her solo
Beyonce album did have whatever you were just about to say.
Crazy in Love.
Crazy in Love was the big single, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one where she got the like the little short blue shorts on, right? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Crazy in Love, that shit was nuts, right? And he like, I'm in the goddamn song too, and you trying to go out here and do your thing, and I'm like, I'm really trying to be with you, and like, we might have to have a whole show about that, right? Because I don't think we've ever talked about that. Like sometimes the timing is off.
Mm-hmm.
We do got to talk about that.
Yeah, because sometimes in a like, man, and what's crazy is sometimes the timing never works. We got to have a whole show about that. I don't want to go into it too deep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, next.
I don't know if you could say the timing never works until the end of time. Like until like shit, until you've seen the whole thing, until you've seen the whole story, you don't know. Like shit. Some motherfuckers it take 5 years, some it take 10 years, some it take 15, 20, like, but then something.
Erykah Badu said, I guess I'll see you next lifetime.
No, for real. Sometimes it's that.
Sometimes
that. But that's why I said the end of time, period.
Yeah, so we might have to have that conversation about.
All I had.
There you go. Let's go, Naomi. God damn it. I guess I'll see you next life. What is she? I need for her to go on goddamn tour again. I need to see that. Okay. Her daughter fine too. Shit. She got a fine lineage. Okay. Let's get up out of here for tonight, man. Listen, we had fun tonight. We didn't talk about Jay-Z bars, party bars. Let me go back to this. Hold on, Naomi. Tell me what you think about this. Hold on. God damn it. Where'd it go? Let's bring this back up before we get up out here tonight. This is from what was the little boy? DDG.
Right.
He said tall niggas is out of style. These girls like niggas 5'9" and under. What say you?
And he's like forcing it. Like nobody said that. Nobody. Right. I don't know who, like, speaking as representative of the girlies, we did not say that. I'm not sure where he got this information. It was false. Everything is business as usual. Thank you.
Wait, please proceed. Word. Okay.
Like
everything is business.
That's what I said earlier, and I was like, with them sitting at that table, like, who said that? Who said that? Like, literally.
Like, no, we didn't clear this.
He said that shit to make himself feel better. He was trying to make a point for himself. Okay.
And I was like,
but I feel like niggas who can get like women can get women, period. Like it don't matter the height. So I feel like, you know, there are 5'9" niggas, 5'8" niggas, 5'7" niggas in their lane. Lil Wayne is 5'6", and he probably got 3 pussies waiting on him like right now. Okay.
Wait a minute.
That's what I'm saying.
Are they 5'3" though, or are they 5'9"? I don't know.
I don't know.
Are they 5'2" or are they 5'2"?
Right. I'm just hold on. Is the lyric fine 2 or 5'2"? Who knows?
Fine 2.
Fine 2, yeah.
5'2".
I did think it was 5'2" for the longest.
He don't even know.
I would say
this is like
fine 2 is what I would say.
Let's look at the context.
That makes more sense.
She's fine 2, but
she's 5'2".
Like
no, because why would her being 5'2" matter?
Yeah,
because that might matter though. Because
because he's short. Lloyd is short, so that's actually
he might want 5.
Not unless he wants even shorter. He's like,
he does want even shorter.
But P Diddy said,
"Why aren't you?"
Y'all remember the P Diddy bars? P Diddy said, "And what I need is simple: 5'5" with dimples, potential, wife credentials."
The hold on. The Apple lyric says she's fine too.
Well, I don't believe in Apple. Is that black owned?
Right.
No, I don't know if Apple's a good source, but
that's not Rap Genius.
I Rap Genius.
I want to be Rap Genius, even though that's
you don't even say Rap Genius over here.
But a lot of lyrics also on Apple, I believe, are actually placed on there by the artists, because people that actually, you know, like local artists and stuff like that, they put their lyrics on Apple. So it may be it's the artist or their label, whatever.
The artist, nice.
Bye,
Thank
you for being
I'm
tuned.
just
You have
saying.
so much love on the show tonight. Shout
But
out
like,
to
you know
them.
what's crazy though is that like both make sense to me. I ain't gonna lie. She's fine too. That makes sense. And she's 5'2" makes sense.
I feel like
too.
it's you more in your bag if you say 5'2" because nobody saw that coming. Like 5'2", I can predict. I can like see that coming. 5'2", you were in your bag.
Definitely.
He's like, yo, she's my height that I like.
Right.
She's 5'2", but I
Oh,
want you
shit.
still. You like 5'6", like, you know.
I'm like, was that a bar?
Right. He's like, she's 5'2", but I want you. Ooh,
That's sick.
ooh.
Sickening.
You know, my favorite Lloyd joint though is the shit with him and Ashanti, that Southside shit. That's my shit.
Yeah, that was my. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like Southside.
That's
Southside is hard.
every night.
Goddamn, Tori.
That was my shit.
Yeah, Southside is hard.
He has a nice
Yeah.
bro. Everybody
Yeah,
listen to Lloyd tonight.
Yeah, shout out to her daddy for coming out. God damn it. There you go, Mo. Let's go. God damn it.
That song.
Yeah, man. All right, we out here for the night, man. Y'all join us next week. We might be talking about, maybe we got our topic for the next week already. God damn me. It's about timing, right?
Yeah.
Timing in relationships.
Write that down before we forget.
I know. I'm gonna forget like goddamn a motherfucker. Y'all put that in the group chat.
Like, this is gonna be my outlook right now.
Oh, let's go, Mo. Put them glasses on. Put that shit on.
Exactly.
Put that shit on.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Drop that website, Lionel, one more again.
Y'all can shop at lnlglintz.com.
lnlglitz.com. I gotta pull. Goddamn, I only got it up right now. My fault.
Yeah, pull up the site.
Oh, let me pull it up. Hold on. I'm fucking
This is
up.
the leopard lux style, y'all. This one.
Yeah, that's cute. Oh, I still
and a leopard girly. I had to.
I'm so glad y'all like them.
Yes, I fuck with them. Oh, and also, since I have everything right here, this is the case that it came in, y'all, and it's got the little, open and closed clasp right here, and it also came with a little cleaning cloth as well. So definitely having your care kit together. I fuck with the care kit. As a glasses wearer, I'm very much appreciative for this, even for just sunglasses. So go get you a pair. There's a few different styles. Lionel has on the I don't know the name of that one, but what's that one called, Lionel?
I'm rocking the chrome-hearted shades.
Chrome heart.
That's
what I was looking at. I was looking at that one. And then, of course, the OG black and gold.
Right.
Yeah, black and gold are also really fire.
The Infinity Black. I feel like I love them. Anytime I see any of my shades on anyone, I literally love them. Like, I don't just see shades on people and be like, oh, those are fly. But like when I see my shades on someone, I'm like, you literally look good. Like, seriously.
It's a very unique style, and I fuck with them for sure.
Yeah, I feel like it was true to me. So that's why it's my signature shade. Like, I'm not gonna put out any shit that I wouldn't wear. That's what makes it my signature. So like you genuinely are getting styled by me. You genuinely are getting a piece of my heart and like the fabric of my creative skills.
Let me see. It's
all right, I'm fucking up. I've been drinking tonight. God damn it.
I think I just sent it to you. Yeah, I sent it in the chat. See if that works.
Hold on, let me find it. Hold on, god damn it. Okay, hold on.
This nigga drunk.
Hey, I've been drinking.
Right.
Also, like, you can't see my eyes. Well, you can see them a little with this bright ass ring light, but
I know I can't see them. That's a good quality pair of hater blockers. Also, it's 400 like UV protection, so it's functional.
I'm ready to go to the club and have these bitches on, just standing in the corner with my drink. Like, hey, y'all know what's going on with me because my eyes, y'all can't see them. Just swaying in the corner, like
that'd be me every night on the podcast. I'll be. But yeah.
Roy, you got it or no?
Hold on, god damn it! I got it. Shit.
I'm trying to get
the glasses on top of the head look for sure.
That's cute. Especially with the gold. Come on.
Period. I love me some gold details, so I had to copy the leopard. These are definitely fire. Thank you, Live.
Yes, I really appreciate that. I'm gonna keep the my touch on the world will be just like keeping the people fly as I can. And so just stay tuned. I'm gonna keep putting my heart into this shit.
I'm actually gonna have to go for the black next. I do like is it like the more abstract pair? What is that
Yeah,
one?
that's the abstract.
That's why
I do like those too. So I'll probably end up having the whole collection.
And the fun fact about the abstract aura is like no two pair of shades from that line are the same. Like it's literally designed so random and so like so that pair is totally different from like the next pair. As far as like the color scheme.
Yeah.
So that's a fun pair.
There you go. Put that shit on. You did? There you go. That's what Mo got the leopard right now, right, Mo?
Yep.
The leopard is popping. You did? And you know you got that classic. You did? That Infinity Black.
Right.
And Lionel, you rocking the chrome right now, right?
Yeah, this is totally my favorite pair.
There you go.
100%.
There you go.
Period.
We gotta make sure we get. I gotta keep that up.
So go ahead and do something for the summer. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Perfect time to get you.
Really step out there and express yourself, like express your fly. That's what these shades are about. It's like being bold about your fly. Like fuck that. Like really come like that. Put that shit on and feel good. And like, you know.
Put that shit on.
Seriously.
And look, if you're gonna go ahead and put that on, go on and get you some gold while you at it.
Absolutely.
Get you
go ahead and hit up NamesTouchJewelry.com. If you're gonna have the shades on, have the whole shit.
No, how the whole shit. I feel like it's perfect for the beach. Rock your shit. Well, I don't know. Be careful because the ocean likes to take offerings. Like,
it's the mermaids.
Man, like I've got so much of my gold snatched up. I actually need to be careful. But look, wear your shit to the pool. You good. Water safe, you know.
There you go.
This summer
and quality. This is honestly one of the only chains I've had.
Year.
Like it's honestly one of the only chains I've had that like did not turn green or make my neck itch.
Yeah, I've been wearing this chain. I wear this chain. It's one of the I forgot the name of the style, but
probably the Salvatore chain.
Yes, Salvatore chain. I wear this chain every single day. I got my flower ring that I wear every single day. One of my stacked rings as well from Nays Touch. I have some other pieces that, you know, I actually have quite a few. So we're going to go shopping again. Make sure y'all get y'all pieces for the summer. Be fly out here shining and whatnot.
We are keeping y'all shining, honestly.
Period.
In the words of Beyonce, shining, shining, shine. There you go.
You know what? And we're serving y'all the podcast as well. We're just giving it to y'all from the inside out.
Pause.
You know, I don't pause ever. There's never no pause. It's always something.
Man, y'all make sure y'all tap in with all that, man. Make sure y'all tap in with, let me put up, we got NamesTouchJewelry.com. Y'all can hit up Naomi over there, man. Holla at your jeweler over there for Nays Touch Jewelry. And also, y'all can help the homie Lionel as well, man. L&L Glitz, you dig what I'm saying? Hit that up as well. You got the signature line up there, man. The shades, they super fly. And let me say this too. Listen, if you outside, them motherfuckers is dark. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them shades is dark. They got some real
400 UV protection. So like,
yeah,
it's actually ultraviolet protection.
Yeah, so you good out here, man. You dig what I'm saying? So make sure y'all rock with us, man. You did. Go ahead, Mo.
A comment just saying, can these business ventures be posted every Wednesday, please?
I got you. Don't worry about it. We got you.
Definitely promote on the show. We probably need to do a little more on the actual social media, just putting that up there. So yes, for sure.
Yes, we got you. Tap in with us. We got you. We're gonna make sure we get that up there so everybody know what's going on with the crew. You did. We back next week, man. We out here for the night. Next week, man, we talking about timing. Is your timing off in a relationship? I don't know. You tell me. Jay-Z's timing wasn't off because he pulled her. Let's go, Hov.
My timing is on beat, serve, so I have to allow